Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. Filling a gasoline car. Gasoline vehicle gets 26 miles per gallon. EPA average requires about $14 of fuel at $3.50 per gallon to drive 100 miles. Charging an EV at home could cost about 17 cents per kilowatt hour, according to a February average from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That's $5.31 for 100 miles if the EV gets 3.2 miles per kilowatt hour. I don't get all of that, but it's about the same. It turns out about, for instance, St. Louis, $4.06 per 100 miles. So it's a little bit more expensive to charge at home. Okay. So I had a car that I really, really liked, and I'm going to give you a review of the car without all of this. But now we're going to get into Don Armstrong's pictures in just a minute. You don't have to go to them right now. So Tuesday, this is all on a Kia EV9 that I had. All right. So Tuesday, I got the car on Thursday. So on Tuesday, I was looking to get it charged. The level 1 charger that I have available to me at work, where typically I would drive to work, which is 30 miles, and I'd plug it in to the level 1 charger, and it would take all day, and it would give me 30 miles so I could get back home and really not lose anything. Right?
Just enough.
But it wasn't working. So I thought, I'm going to go to the EVgo up here, which is a level 3 charger at the Whole Foods.
Okay. Yeah.
Not only does it not work, but the entire EVgo system is down because I called them. I said, where's another? He says, it doesn't make any difference where another one is, sir. Our system is down and it won't get a charge anywhere. Oh, great. So that's broke.
So did you call the transportation officials in Washington or anything and voice your opinion?
So then I went looking for at least a level 1, maybe a level 2 charger. Went over to First Colony Mall. Not working. Then I went over to Sugarland City Hall.
A fine establishment.
Couldn't find it. I couldn't find the charger at City
there
Hall.
Next to the mayor's parking spot.
No, well, it's not. Couldn't find it. So I thought, screw this. I just went home. Plugged it into the wall. I knew that overnight it would give me a few miles on my level 1 winky-dinky little charging system.
To get you going.
110 volts. Wednesday. Started looking again for another fast charger. Couldn't find that. Told there was one over at Hobby Airport. So I paid the $1 to roam around the parking lot to find it. Couldn't find it. No signage, no nothing anywhere. Oh, you have arrived at your destination. Well, that wasn't my destination, but I was in the parking lot.
Yep.
Apparently there's one there somewhere. I wound up going to back out here again. I went to a Stop and Rob corner store because the car told me that there was one down the street. Guess what?
Didn't work.
There wasn't one there. Then I thought, okay, well, I'm going to go to the next closest charging place. And it took me to, it just had an address, okay? So it took me to an apartment complex, a gated apartment complex that I couldn't get into. So nixed that. Went home. Thursday, they were supposed to come and pick the car up. And I thought, okay, well, at least I got to do is give the guy 60 miles charge so he could get it somewhere that I don't know exists.
To put a charge on, yeah.
They weren't going to come and pick up the car until 6 o'clock. I got off work at 1 in the afternoon. So then I thought, okay, well, there's got to be something around Hobby Airport, not at the airport. So I find a place, according to the car, that CenterPoint Energy has. Now, CenterPoint Energy is our provider here.
Electricity.
And they've got a great big building with a lot of yardage out there with
pretty lawn
and big electrical things in it. I'm thinking, oh, well, they're going to have.
Don't touch it. Yeah,
I'll get something there.
Don't touch it.
It wasn't working. Finally, I go to an EVgo that is now working in Get Down Dina.
Well, see, the point of that, Don and I were supposed to meet back in the studio to do some other things in the studio, and I called him, or he called me kind of in a panic. Hey, I'm going to be late. I got to do this. The story you just heard, he gave that to me in a 2-minute dissertation over the phone.
So I finally find an EVgo fast charger. It is at a Chase Bank over on Shaver Street, kind of across the street from Get Down Dina City Hall. I got there. Nice, big. They just installed it. There's like 3 big chargers there.
Concrete, still wet.
6 cars in there. And so I pull in there and by myself, I figure out how to work the thing. And by golly, the hose on this thing is that big around.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I mean, you got to muscle the hose out of the machine and stick it on the car.
More power.
Yeah, more power. And I got 70% charge in 30 minutes, and it only had 20 miles left on the charge that was in it. So it did me just fine, 70%, got it home. The guy had 200 miles range when he came and picked up the car at 6 p.m., and so I felt good about that. That cost me, I don't know, $30 or something to put all that juice in there. So I've spent a total of 3 hours trying to find a charger that worked. Level 2, level 3 charger that worked. So I wanted to give you, for those that are watching on video, a little taste of what I went through, so to speak, at the charging station over there. You can go ahead and run.
It's rolling.
No, it's rolling. Okay. Well, we're waiting for the next picture. So there was a guy that pulled up next to me. And he had a Polestar.
Oh, nice car. Yeah, it's a Polestar.
That's looking out the
passenger window.
On the passenger window over at the guy in the Polestar. Now he had the car running, and he was on the phone the entire time.
Oh, can you do that? Can you leave it running and charge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you got to, because, I mean, it was kind of warm, and it would be uncomfortable. So that was nice. At least there's somebody back there that I could visit with. But I thought, man, I am starving. It's 2:00 in the afternoon, and the only thing that was around there was a Dollar Tree. So I wound up and got some Hillshire and meat, cheese, and a couple of crackers. And then I saw those hot onion rings, and I had to buy those. Then the whole box of Lance cheese
wafers.
Captain's wafers. So they had cream cheese in the middle.
We washed it down with alien blood.
And that is some sort of off-brand coffee, mocha coffee.
Oh.
Cost me $7 for all of that.
And $40 for the gas.
And $30 for the gas. Okay. You can switch over.
Wow.
I just wanted to give you a little tour of my place over there. There's the Dollar Tree that I bought it
next
at.
to Melrose, too. You're high class there, buddy.
Keep on trucking. This is good stuff.
That was a lunch of champions.
It was. There I am. There's the EV9 that I drove, and there's the EVgo pump.
Yeah,
pumping in the electricity.
I'll be darned.
And so that was kind of a roundabout of what I did. Just to let you know, there's my 71% charge right before I unplugged it.
Yep.
And it gave me lots of mileage.
And there's your trash.
No, that's my bag of stuff.
Oh.
And there's the bank building back there.
Gotcha.
And there's cars going in to get some cash money.
Making a withdrawal.
So
nice.
I thought that you would enjoy that little thing. Now, coming up, I'm going to give you a review of the 2024 Kia EV9. That's coming up here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show right after a quick break.
1 second. I got to get it loaded. Buddy.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Jeff is my video switcher over here, as you can tell.
We're running a little behind, but that's okay.
It's all right. We're going to make this.
Go for it.
Okay, here we go.
Pro-Am Auto Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. Pro-Am is known as the place to go to find exclusive and hard-to-find parts and accessories. Pro-Am is one of the very first distributors in the USA for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbo, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier retail and service corridor, the Galleria area, Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000-square-foot warehouse, showroom, and installation bays. Pro-Am not only sells parts and accessories, but also offers installation and service. Pro-Am is now reaching a worldwide audience through Pro-Am.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. At Pro-Am Auto, you'll be dealing with a small group of professionals who truly want to help you with your automotive needs. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and Pro-Am will lend you a hand.
Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755. Want to feel good about something special you did for someone special? In Wheel Time and the original Lupi Tortilla group of Tex-Mex restaurants have joined together to help a very worthy cause, God's Garage, a Christian-based 501c3 charity. We know there are lots of places and organizations out there where you can donate a car, truck, or SUV, but we're asking you, our car enthusiast family, to consider donating to God's Garage. Visit godsgarage.org and learn about its mission, the women that have been helped, how each one is screened, and about their Restore You program. A car donation is an easy way to make a difference in the lives of others. God's Garage needs good operating vehicles, but will take all types in working and non-working condition. Make your heart and soul feel good by donating your gently used vehicle and help support single mothers, widows, and wives of deployed military at godsgarage.org.
Mecum Auctions, the world's largest collector car auction company, returns to Houston, Texas, April 4th through the 6th at NRG Center, featuring 1,000 muscle cars, Corvettes, trucks, customs, and more. Broadcast on Motor Trend TV and streaming live on Max. From avid collectors to those new to the Mecum experience, we welcome everyone. Register to bid now at mecum.com.
Welcome back to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. I want to remind you that our show is available 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for In Wheel Time Car Talk. We also video stream our 3-hour weekly show on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. And podcasts are available from your favorite podcast provider. All right. Time now for this hour's car review. I had a chance to drive the 2024 Kia EV9.
Not more EVs.
Yeah.
Come
so
on.
this is the EV thing, and this is what prompted me to tell you that big, long, involved story ahead of this review. So here we go. The EV9 is all brand new for 2024, and I'm going to tell you right up front, I really did like it. It was a very nice vehicle. Available trim levels include light long range, the wind, the land, and the GT line. I had the EV9 long-range all-wheel drive GT line, and boy, was it nice. They call this a standard size SUV, 3 rows of seats, including the driver, the number of them, 6. Exterior changes from last model year. Like I said, it's all new for 2024. Sharp-looking, full-size SUV with unique, attractive lighting up front, black wheel opening extensions, attractive lower valance between the wheels, 4-spoke black arrow-style wheels, good-looking rear end with layered styling in the back. What I liked about it, well, for me, the overall look for this EV gets 5 stars. What could use improvement? I don't know. Nothing is what I wrote down here. Interior highlights. Attractive dash design with a single screen that includes the instrument cluster in front of the driver and then the infotainment system over in the middle. Beautiful nighttime lighting throughout the cabin, comfortable seating with nice leather surfaces, high quality modern materials, and a beautiful Meridian sound system. Cargo room, adequate with the 3rd row down. You got the 3rd row up, ain't much back there. What I liked about it, it fits well. The interior fits well with the exterior. They match. What could use improvement? Odd gear shift with a stalk behind. Can you see it there behind the steering wheel, the lower right-hand side, inside the steering wheel? So that's a stalk back there. To start it, you press the little round thing, and that starts it. Of course, all it does is go, lets you know that it's running.
How does it go? Okay.
And it also is the gear shifter. So you twist it forward, puts it in drive. You twist it backwards, it puts it into reverse. You push the button on the end of it, puts it in park. It's kind of a weird deal, but I got used to it pretty quickly. And it was all right. Engine, obviously electric. Turns out 379, what we would refer to as horsepower. Torque, 516 pound-feet. Tow rating, 5,000 pounds. About 304 miles on a full charge. What I liked about it, smooth, awesome power. What could use improvement? charging. I do not have a level 2 charger here at the house. All I got's 110 volt, and it came with a cord that you can plug it into the wall. And if you go to a level 2 charger or have a level 2 charger installed in your house, to get a full charge on it takes about 15 hours. Ride and handling. What I liked about it, it was smooth. It was a heavy vehicle, but boy, ride quality, again, 5 stars. What could use improvement? Doesn't get much better than this. Here's the killer part about it. It's not cheap. Base trim price, $73,900. Price is tested, $78,430. Base model price with lower power and ability to travel 300 miles, it doesn't do, $54,900. Competitors, well, we went out and looked at Tesla Model X for $79,990. The Rivian R1S, $76,700, but they're going to go out of business and you won't be able to get parts for that. Hyundai Ioniq 5 starts at $41,800. That's my review of the 2024 Kia EV9. Very nice vehicle, despite the fact that it's electric.
How does it go when you start it again? Okay.
It has
Sure.
an electric sound.
Now I got an earworm with that going on.
Yeah.
We're going to do your events calendar later. Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, shoot us an email. The address here is info@inwheeltime.com. We are back right after this quick break.
The original group of Lupi Tortilla restaurants will have you telling your family and friends just what the original recipes mean when it comes to the best fajitas in Southeast Texas. Founder Stan Holt invites you to visit the original Lupi Tortilla near I-10 and Highway 6. Here's the original house that inspired the design of all the rest and the original charm that helped make Lupi Tortilla the go-to destination for Houston Tex-Mex. Speaking of original, nothing can compete with the original lime pepper marinade that everyone will agree makes Lupi Tortilla award-winning beef fajitas the best anywhere. Lupi Tortilla Katy is another location that gives you the same quality and service Houstonians have come to expect at Lupi's. It's located just off I-10 and the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard in Katy. Find yourself in Aggieland? Head to the Lupi Tortilla in College Station, located just around the corner from Kyle Field. It's a great place to enjoy those famous frozen margaritas before or after the game. Headed east to Louisiana, stop in at the Lupi Tortilla in Beaumont. It too's on I-10. You can't miss it. The original group of Lupi Tortilla restaurants invites you in for the best Tex-Mex anywhere. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn,